You know, I was an original fan of the Y the Last Man series when Brian K. Vaughan and Pia Guerrero was doing it years ago before it finished up. And when they announced it had been optioned for a TV show, especially for FX, I was like, yo, right, man, this series is going to get the treatment it deserves. Little did I know how much would change between the announcement and when this series is going to air. Y the Last Man teaser shows the series ignores reality. That's what it shows. Guys, we're about to dive into some bombshells here. Take a breath. Here we go. There's a new teaser that just came out for the series, and it shows that, you know, Yorick, the main character, is on the run trying to stay alive with Agent 355. But like I said, a lot's changed between the announcement of the show being optioned and now the creation of it, and my, had they taken their liberties. Scrolling down here, let's take a look at what's going on. The teaser trailer, which is this little teaser right here, Rumors, you can find it on YouTube. It centers on Yorick, the sole survivor of a mysterious plague that kills every mammal. Yorick's survival is classified information, and he's in the protection of Agent 355. Nevertheless, rumors of a living cisgender male begin to spread. A living male, okay? A living male. When you watch this trailer, and let's take a peek here, we can get to the moment.
We've heard rumors that some men survived. Is that true?
I know what I saw. Those people will jump at anything that has a whiff of conspiracy. So you'd better be sure.
His survival's classified. Nobody can know about him.
How close were you?
10 feet, maybe less? Well, let's acknowledge there are men out there. I don't think he was transgender, man. You're telling me you can verify someone's chromosomes from 10 feet?
Yes, you're not dealing with an idiot. You're dealing with, more than likely, that character is a Secret Service agent, just like Agent 355 is, and they're not an idiot to reality. Yes, you can identify someone's chromosomes from 10 feet away. It's not that hard. The dialogue here goes on to say, well, let's acknowledge there are men out there. I don't think he was transgender, ma'am. You're telling me you can verify someone's chromosomes from 10 feet away? Yes. And we get even more information here from the actual showrunner of the show, Eliza Clark, who explained that the adaptation would not be bound by the gender binary. Yorick's maleness is not what sets him apart in this world. It's his Y chromosome that sets him apart. What are you talking about? That's the sole characteristic by which this whole premise exists. She goes on to say gender is diverse and chromosomes are not equal to gender. And so in our world, in the world of the television show, every living mammal with the Y chromosome dies. Tragically, that includes women, it includes non-binary people, it includes intersex people. If you were hoping to get anything that resembled what the comic series was and what made the premise of the comic series so great, you are not going to get that here. You're going to get a TV show that has just appropriated the title and maybe a tenth of the actual premise of the series, because all of that has been replaced with the agenda and the message. It goes on to explain that an example of a male character other than Yorick who actually survives the plague is Sam Jordan, who is portrayed by transgender actor Elliot Fletcher. In this world, post the event, gender is somewhat irrelevant. The whole premise is based on the Y chromosome, the male gender. This actress goes on to say, I think one of the hilarious things about this show is that post the event, Yorick can walk around without a mask on because he's assumed to be trans. Rather than pre the event, people are assumed to be cisgender. And so I just think it flips the traditional idea of gender completely on its head. And so I was very comfortable joining a project that knew that ahead of time and committed to it fully. This person is claiming that the show works because in this world, post the plague, he can go around without his mask off because people would assume that he's trans. The whole premise of this show has been obliterated, completely obliterated for the message. This is one of the most blatant, idiotic takes of a comic property to this big screen or small screen that I have ever seen in my life. And just goes to show that Hollywood and media aren't looking for actual good ideas, original ideas that have solid foundations and premises. They just want something that they can throw their cloak of identity on, their agenda on, and then publish it and try to appropriate the credit and the goodwill that has been built on that particular property and use it for their own message and agenda. I cannot believe that they are talking about this stuff when the whole premise of this movie, of this series, actually is based around the gender binary. Yorick is left alone in a world with just him and his male monkey, and that's it. And there are so many things that happen because because of it. They throw all of that out the window. And so what you're getting, and just to reiterate, what you're getting is you're not getting the world of the comic book series. You're getting the world of the television show. So if you can handle such a drastic bastardization of what the series was and what made it so great, and if I'm not mistaken, it was an award-winning series as well, then take what you can and take what you will from this series, because it's not going to be like the original. It's only going to be like it in name only, which is happening so much with so many things that people have loved and enjoyed for decades. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Will you be checking out this series? I might check out the first episode. At this point, this whole thing just disgusts me. It really, really disgusts me. But that's the world that we're living in now. I'm not going to ramble on. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video.